Hi, this video is to share some specific information for seniors, so the class of 2027. I will start by saying that, as you may know, graduation requirements are changing moving forward for next school year. For the class of 2027, you will remain only needing 22 credits to graduate. Among those credits, you also need certain classes, and then of course you also need a Keystone pathway. Those are the three main things that are necessary for you in order to have a June graduation. If you have any questions about graduation or your requirements, then just make sure you're coming to see me. Some other things that are very specific for senior year. When you are when you are selecting your classes for senior year, you want to keep in mind that you need 4 classes per semester. So semester 1, you'll need 4 classes, and semester 2, you will need 4 classes. Also, if you are a student athlete, in order to be eligible to play your sport, you do need to make sure you have 4 periods of classes that are in your schedule. So for example, if you are a football player, that is a fall sport, and that means you would need 4 periods of classes for semester 1. If you play a sport in the winter, let's say basketball, that is over semester 1 and semester 2. And so for winter sports, you need to make sure that you have 4 periods of classes semester 1 and 4 periods of classes semester 2. And finally, we have a spring semester. And if you play a sport in the spring, so let's say baseball, then just know you will need 4 periods of classes in this spring second semester. So just make sure you're making sure that's happening, or come to see me if you're not positive, okay? I do also want to talk to you about some other things, such as co-op and an internship. Co-op is the opportunity that seniors have to be able to work during the school day. A typical co-op is a student is here in the morning for academic classes, and then around 10:30 they're able to leave and participate in their job. They have the opportunity to get paid for their job, and they also are getting high school credits. The other opportunity we have is an internship, and that again is another opportunity that is only available for seniors. Mr. Mark Miller is our career coordinator, and if you have questions about either co-op or an internship, he's the person you'd want to talk to about those things. I also would like to talk to you about Open Campus. As you know, Open Campus is something that seniors have been able to utilize in their schedules, and you are able to do that next year as a senior. What we like to do is keep it either for the morning and have a late start, or in the afternoon and you're able to leave early. One thing I will share with you is that just because you can doesn't mean that you should. And what I mean by that is, don't just decide that you're wanting to take less classes because you don't have to. Instead, I want you to make sure you're taking classes to challenge you, to make sure that you have the courses that are necessary. If you are going to a college, I want to make sure that you're challenging yourself and that you're keeping yourself busy. If you have any questions, please reach out and let me know. Thanks.